out here in the national parks on my days off doing trail running. Beautiful, such an incredible day, and I'll let the filming, speak for itself a little bit more here than what I'll normally do. Just been wandering in the bush for a good 20 minutes looking for the track, and I was all the way back, I don't know, maybe a kilometre over that way, and I finally just started looking through here, and I was thinking, oh, I could go back, and then suddenly from about 100 metres away I saw all this, and bada bing bada boo, we're back on the track. But lucky I've got my don't know if you can see it there, my GPS, which told me I was close, but I was still about a kilometre off the main bit. Just shows you how easy it is to get lost in here, especially if you're running and if you don't know what you're doing. It can get a bit treacherous very quickly. That's why you always go with GPS and some sort of map planning of where you're going, because the signs aren't always there, and the trail sometimes just goes over a bunch of boulders and one way looks like the trail, but it's definitely not, as I just found out. A lot of backburning obviously going off here as well. It's just in time for the dry season, so all of this area would have been covered in tall grass, probably about this high. It got all burnt off, but keep going here, I'll log in with the next one. Sort of just like that, you're out of a woody, burnt out little thing into something that was obviously burnt a couple months ago, not last week like the other stuff. And you got green treetops, you got an easy to see track, it's not covered in ash, and a bit of an uphill climb now, so let's go. Just to show how diverse a bit of this landscape is. So, sandy, rocky area down low, sort of a nice smooth grassy hill coming up, and then all the way back down again is just all sort of rocky terrain again. So it's time to be careful of where we're going. We can't go too fast. I'm not going to roll an ankle coming down here 10 k's out from a tourist spot that is 200 k's out from nowhere. So we'll take this nice and slow, but yeah, beautiful terrain, and you can see just how easy it is to potentially get lost out here and find where the trail is. Go one step that way too far, one step that way too far, and you might never find it again. Alright, back to it. Holy shitballs, get a look at this view. Wow, literally over our back NT. Some water there, water crossing maybe. Get a look at that. Woo! Yes. Look at this bit here. Literally. Track goes up there. Drop off down there. Good view behind those trees. Wonderful. Headed back to the way we came now. Climbed 3 peaks. Descended 3 peaks. This is the top of the second one. we're going to go down this one, up another one, and we're back. This was a lot more technical than I thought it was, so I haven't been able to run a large portion of this. Well, I'm up to 8Ks now, and 12 in the end, or 13 or 14 in the end. So I might just swing down a K down one other trail just to get an extra couple of kilometres in. For the ones where I stopped running and had to do some power hiking or even slow hill climbing, because some parts are just that rocky. This is going to be the last bit that I'll worry about filming, because I will thoroughly enjoy the last sort of 5Ks of this that I have left to go. So yeah. And that, boys and girls, is why you all pay attention to what you're doing when you're running. So you fall over, lucky there's no one around because you look like a dickhead, but you scratch yourself up and fuck your wrist. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Cheers. Went down the other way just for a K and found this little beauty. Ooh. How bloody good's that? I'll just sit here for a little bit and I'll head back. It's only like a K and a half. So good, nice little finish. So at the end of it, I walked that last kilometre back, and after that fall, I buggered my elbow and I sprained my wrist. I got a couple grazes on the knees, and I was so happy. I haven't grazed my knees since I was a boy, running around playing footy, so that was fun. But the elbow kind of sucked. I'm recording over this 2 weeks later, or maybe a week and a half later, and the elbow is still sore and won't straighten. It was fairly painful for a couple of days. I considered getting an x-ray, but I could still move it, and I could go to work and do things without it causing too much pain, so I didn't bother too much with that, but it just affects my lifting a little bit more, which is unfortunate. But all in all, a fantastic day. Would 100% recommend. If you feel like you're stuck at home and you want to get out and do something, or you're stuck in a routine and want to get out and do something, just go and hit a trail, man. And I was there for a couple of hours, and it was breathtaking. It was beautiful. It was emotional. It was hard. It was tough. It was hot. Hurts when you're running and you fall over, and then you're running with one of your arms dangling down by your side for the last 5Ks. But all in all, I don't regret going out, and it was 100% a fantastic day. Cheers. Thank you very much. See you in the next one.